Test in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to Q Points at Room 435. In the last episode, we began the process of rebranding one of our new templates from Room 435 called Hoop Harmony. Let's explore some of the features of the template by previewing this scene. We have title slides where they have a feel of a beautiful corporate lobby. And then we have content slides where if I reload this same slide, you'll see that there are randomized backgrounds that are in an office space. Now, throughout the template, we have other layouts that take advantage of randomization of background imagery, including menu slides. The randomization provides a unique way to add variety to the learner experience, but also allows you to assign a specific background for an individual slide if you like, or you can turn the randomization feature off if you so choose. So let me show you the steps we're going to need to take to easily update these backgrounds with minimal need to make any major adjustments to logic. To begin, we need to return to our slide masters. And I'll start with our very first slide master. I'm going to select the image on the slide master in the timeline and then click on the states panel. This is where all the imagery for the randomization resides, where each state is named using numbers. Our trigger panel reveals how the randomization works by executing a trigger to choose a random number, in this case 1 through 9, and then sets the background state based on whatever the randomized number is each time the slide master is loaded. If we go to the third slide master, we have identical functionality, but we're only using 5 background images of the corporate lobby. We have a few other slide masters that are used for titles, and in this case, we're doing something different. With these title slide designs, we're using the same corporate lobby imagery, but instead of using the randomization logic, the images are selected using the Format Background panel and selecting the option to fill with picture. Understanding this difference is crucial to executing the special effects of this template. So with all that in mind, how do we easily replace these images? Well, we need to go to the media library to do a little investigation first. Open the media library. Then select the Image tab. Scroll down and we see the 5 images of the lobby. Notice that they're all the same size, 1680 by 936. I should also let you know that the resolution of these images is set to 72. Keep scrolling down the imagery. Remember, we had the 9 different options for the office backgrounds, and here they are, all lined up together 1 through 9, again at 1680 by 936 at a resolution of 72. The key here is to replace the images with images that are the exact same size. Do I have to name the images the exact same way that they're named here? No. If you wanted to, that's fine, but you could replace these images with ones that are named differently, no problem. Just make sure that all the images are the same size as the ones that you're replacing. I prepared 5 brewery images to be used to replace the office images and 5 other images to be used to replace the lobby images used on the title slides. So with all of that being saved, I'm simply going to return to Storyline and go through the process of replacing. I'll start with the lobby photos. These are going to be replaced with the title images I created. I simply select the first image and then click on the button to choose a replacement from a local file. I'll continue replacing the remaining lobby images with the other title images that I created, and then through the magic of video editing, I'm done. Now I'm going to go down and select the office backgrounds. I only have 5, and even though the template is set to use up to 9, I'm just going to replace Office 1 through Office 5 with Brewery 1 through 5 images. And with a quick video edit to speed up the process, I see that we have those 5 images replaced. I'll leave the other imagery in the media library because I'm not sure that I might want to come back later and add more options to the template. Now I'll close out of the media library and return to the slide master. If I go back to the very first slide master where I had the randomization taking place, remember I only have 5 images and not 9. So I'll simply go to the first trigger and change the random number that's being generated. Instead of going from 1 to 9, I'll change the 9 to the number 5. With the third slide master, I replaced all 5 images, so there's no need for me to update the logic. Let's preview the scene again. And as you can see, with minimal efforts, we have completely changed the Hoop Harmony template from Room 435 from a corporate look and feel with colors that were in a cooler tone to one for our brewery with a warm color palette and imagery. Our file is now ready for us to begin creating our first course for the employees of our brewery, starting with using variables to edit our course objectives. And we're going to take care of that in the next episode of Q Points. Report to Room 435 to purchase e-learning resources, including games, music, and storyline templates like this one.
And that's a wrap, guys. Let's give a round of applause to our talent and our host. And great work, everyone.